Who's just going up on a level? Oh yeah, repairing. Okay, once... Oh god, there's a lot of incoming. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We've got an ion blast. Ready. Fire. Okay, our sensor systems are down. Now that doesn't make a difference. That doesn't make a difference as far as I'm concerned. Beam them aboard the weapons array. Yeah, just in time. Look at that. Okay, you get back on the shields. You get into the sensor systems. We need to be able to see what's going on. Okay, we're murdering them. We're murdering them. Let's go into the shield systems and kill them. Oh, no, actually no, the shield systems would be a bad thing because we're targeting the shield systems. The ion beam's fine, but if I target the their weapon systems... Okay, there we go, we've wiped out the crew. That is why transporters are fun. Okay. Also, there's something. Oh god, there's lots of bad stuff going on in there. Let's vent the. Let's double vent the oxygen, shall we? Hell, let's just vent everything in there, and that'll hopefully get everything back under control. No, you need to go that way first, and you guys need to come back aboard and get to medical for your checkup. Just to make sure that nothing bad happened to you, well, nothing too bad happened to you while you were away. So yeah, you two, I suppose you're the heroes of the hour, I guess. Evil God and Zarin, no, hang on, no, that's not a good idea. Oh, oxygen, the oxygen systems are down, that's not so good, is it? Let's just redistribute the oxygen and charge in there and repair things as quickly as possibly. Okay, oxygen systems online, if you please. Close all the doors. Zarin, you get back on weapons. Firestar, you back up. Evil God, well, you can just sort of chill for a bit. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it that way so that the I don't know. You know what? I'll say I'm just going to dedicate these two now to duties of eating the enemy crew, which is no doubt what they do. They're Mantis, for goodness sakes. They eat the enemy crew. That's what Mantis do. They eat people. Maybe I'm being a little bit stereotypical. Maybe I'm pushing it a bit too far, being a bit mean. But we all know it's true. We absolutely all know it's true. Mantis consume the people that they'll consume pretty much anything. I think that's just the way it goes because Mantis are just like that, you know. A bit more power. The autopilot be a good idea. Doesn't need power, so it'd be worth doing. Or I can pump a bit more into shields. More into engines. You know what? Engines might be an idea. I know that again, it's not much extra dodge, but it is extra dodge, and dodge is vital. Alternatively, I could just think stuff it, and just wait for the oxygen to charge up a little bit. I'll not force you to watch that. Sorted, all charged up. Let's go. Next sector. So we have two choices. We have slug controlled or slug home, for goodness sakes. Slug home, I suppose. Yeah, because I assume that there's some slug ship that I can unlock, and you imagine that... It's a nebula. At least we'll be able to explore it a lot, I suppose. Just our sensors are no much good. But we do have a slug crew member, so we should still be able to see where the enemy crew are and how many there are. The slugs developed on an ocean planet with the ability to telepathically sense other organisms more important than sight. Today they use this ability to navigate unfettered through the depths of the nebulas they inhabit. Ooh, a little bit of canon there for us. How are we doing anyway? Who's good and who's not? So we have Louis Todd, whatever you wanna. I've met people who are actually they either complain that it's actually pronounced Louis and that the S is silent, and others complain that the S is not silent, and both seem to get equally either annoyed or just, I don't know, they treat you with disdain when you get it wrong. So I have no idea. I can do Todd and I can do 5. I'm quite unless it's Todd D5. You know what? I'm not. I don't know. I just kind of give up at pronouncing names sometimes, especially on the internet. It's the worst thing. So anyway, shield expert, dabbling in repairs, not doing too badly. Actually, you've survived so far the entire trip, right from the beginning. Good for you, good for you. Unlike poor Pokesit's Good Time and Hanzo, who died in horrible ways. Both of them ultimately have suffocated to death. Hanzo more rapidly than Pokesticks, who probably just drifted off into the nebula and slowly ran out of oxygen, which would be unfortunate. Zarin, of course, the other original crew member, has started off with weapons, started developing his brawling and eating skills. No doubt his mandibles are suitably strong now at chewing through bone. We've got Ian Bossman, the Slug, who we've basically we actually recruited you. I think you're the only person I've ever recruited via a store. And you are now the expert engineer, and you're also, you know, developing your repair skills, which is good. Telepathic expert, which is always useful when in a nebula. We have Firestar, of course, who was at a crash site, just like Electrics actually. Both of these were crash sites. Firestar's now become the engines guy, although hasn't really developed any skill in said thing. Electrics has become our pilot, the third pilot the ship has had, because we seem to be going through them quite well, and developing said skills very well, I might add. And Evil God, well, you were a pilot for a long time and are very good at it, but you know your biting skills are needed elsewhere now, so we're not doing too badly at all. Let's head out and see what we've got. Okay, so it's not all nebula. If I head up that way and then sort of head back down to the exit, that might be the better way of doing it. Having a slug on board when you're in this sector is very useful for two things. Firstly, you can see where the enemy are. There. A slug hails you. We've detected some worrying radiation coming from your medical unit. Perhaps you should take a look. As he signs off, your medical base shuts off, and their crew teleports aboard from a nearby station. They don't look like engineers. Really? Looks like your fighting skill. They're actually going to kill their fellow slug member. Right. There's no way of venting the atmosphere, so charge in there and tear them new orifices. Get the weapons online. Get the shields. Keep them shields going. Oh god, the shields are offline. Well, partially offline. Okay, the ions weapons are nearly... Okay, fire the ion weapon. God, they've got a lot of crew, haven't they? They really know. Ooh! Ooh! They've killed one of their own, and that was unfortunate. No, I don't like that. They can fuck off. For coffee. For coffee, they have no coffee. I'm going out for coffee, right? And they can't have for coffee. They can go and get their own coffee. They can go for coffee themselves. No, that didn't work, did it? It was unconvincing. Okay, right. Zarin, you get to medical. Slug, but sorry, Ian, you can go in there. And okay, we've killed enemy slug. Okay, both of you get in there. Jeez, okay. Both of you need medical services. It's a shame that the medical systems are offline. Oh dear. Okay, Evil God, who's better at repairing, you or Zarin? Well, neither of you particularly. What do I expect? Oh, I can't believe our shields are so badly offline. Come on! I hate ion blasts. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, you get into the O2 room and pray. Shields are back online, mostly. Oh god, I think our Mantis is going to end up dead. Without any medical facility. We could jump. Okay, let me think. They are tough. They've got 3 shields, a lot of weapons, beams, all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of them. We've got no medical facility. We're out of here. out of here. I'm gonna go to that location and then to the store. But yeah, I'm not hanging around. There's too much in the way of problems there. What the hell? You don't lifestyles on a nearby a lone slug maroon on its surface. Ah, sentient species. After all this time, I'm Schnocknog, a wandering hero seeking adventure. You may hire me for a small sum. That's a huge sum. But you see, I don't know how you unlock the slug ship. This might be the step that you use to unlock the slug ship. Oh, God. Do I hire him? I mean, that's 55 scrap. No, stuff him. You power up the FTL, at which point the slug sends an urgent plea. Please, I see you are sly, Captain. You have an advantage, very well. I will join your crew, but please remove me from this rock. Cool. Yeah, okay then. Fine. When he sees the shuttle headed for the position, the slug thanks you with what looks like sincerity. He readily joins your crew. Cool. Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Oh yeah, we were repairing the medical systems, weren't we? Okay, you two get in there and start repairing. Slug Boy can position himself there. Let's get the oxygeneration online. Yeah. You're actually a pretty good engineer, to be fair. Hang on. Wow, you are actually really good at engine-y based stuff. And Electrix, you are definitely developing your pilot skills. Good job, good man. Okay, our Mantis really were in a dangerous spot a moment ago. Zarin is rapidly developing skills. Yeah, okay. We need to repair, so let's head to the store. I'm glad there are stores in nebulas. Cautiously approach a slug colony on a huge asteroid. It's a brave person who sets foot on a slug planet. It could take weeks to get the mucus out of your clothes, but there's business to be done. Yep, there definitely is. Mostly repair work. Kevin Fish. An unusual name for a fish. Slug. Whatever. And Jun Peng. No. No, we don't need any of you. It would be nice to get one of those two, but we don't have the spare scrap. There's nothing we've got yet, so fix. Let's go. That's the only advantage with this thing, really, this nebula, is that it slows the rebels down and you can explore. No, nothing in this area. Let's head across to there. Oh god, we need fuel now. Should have got some from the store, shouldn't I? Surprised to find a ship without a slug marking stranded all the way out here. Move in to provide assistance, but then it's got pirate insignia! See, it looks quite powerful, to be fair. But let's destroy it. It's got lots of unsavoury weapons. Looks like only one beam and some sort of bomb teleporty device. So, they've got a medical facility. Let's beam aboard their bridge. That will allow us. It will distract them, and hopefully allow us to mess them up. Oh god, they've teleported aboard us. Let's vent them, shall we? We don't really have anyone who's capable of. Let's just vent everywhere. Right, we're killing them. They've disabled our teleporters, which is bad. Let's disable their faces. Okay, we've damaged their weapons. Hopefully they're asphyxiating. Our Mantis warriors are doing alright. But the only thing is the enemy are definitely going to end up... okay. You... No, don't open that. You go up that way. Okay, right. Close all the doors. You head into... Come on. I can't quite... Really, I fail to see how I forgot to the slug with the unknown name. Yeah. Unknown name, yes. Okay. What we really could do with doing is taking out the enemy medical facilities, because at the moment they're just healing themselves. Or we could take out the teleporter so they can't rescue their friends when they return. Which could easily be something that they do to us. Let's teleport them back. Desperately need to do that. Otherwise they're going to end up dead. Got not enough system parts because they're damaged. Okay, so you can go in there. You can get back in there. Okay, I need to just power the weapons a little bit differently. Come on, get these shields up to full strength. Okay, Mantis warriors are back online. Did we kill them? Because it doesn't look like there's only like 2 left. What we need is to get the burst laser back online, fire the ion, target medical, and it's just taken the shields. It's not actually really done much. Okay, let's wait for both burst lasers to charge up and get our Mantis in the teleporter bay ready and waiting. Okay. Okay, I'm going to target their shields. I need to take their shields down. They're both the enemy are in medical now. Let's teleport aboard to the bridge and start beating the crap out of it, shall we? Okay, the bridge is now damaged. Good, good, good. Okay, their shields are not doing too well. Okay, we need someone, i.e. you, to repair medical facilities. Oh, I'm automatically firing stuff. Okay, that's good. They're powering up the FTL drive. Their bridge is down though, so to be honest, that's it. We ambushed one. We literally just ambushed the slug as it was approaching the medical facilities. That was good. With all the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take the scrap you can manage. Oh my god, that is a lot of scrap. Okay, beam them back. Heroes. Oh yeah. See, it's a tricky one, the tactics of boarding the enemy ship, because if they've got medical that's up and running, you're never going to kill them, and you can't charge into the medical facilities to fight them as they're trying to heal, because they will heal faster than you can injure them. The only time when that's beneficial is if you can take out the medical facilities, then you can charge into medical, and while they're trying to repair it, you cut them down. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. This time it worked out well. But when you've got a lot to think about like that, it can be a little bit hair-raising. Okay, arrive in the middle of an ion storm. Slugs generally avoid these storms, but you find one waiting in ambush, preparing for a fight. Well, that's fine. It says an ion storm, but I don't see any evidence of anything ionic or stormy. Meh. Let's charge up the weapons and prepare the boarding crew. I want to take out... Actually, let's beam them aboard the bridge. That will mess up their plans. And then let's take out their medical facilities. Okay, fire the ion cannon. And now target their... Yes, the medical facilities are down. Now, charge into the medical facilities. There we go. And then not target them anymore. Okay, in theory, we've got it made now. Because we can just cut them down as they're desperately trying to fight off our Mantis. But to be fair, they're not gonna have such a great time of it. Okay, we damaged their medical facilities. We didn't do enough to kill them though. That's the only thing I'll say. We can still mess up their medical facilities though. There we go, medical facilities are now damaged if not destroyed. They've disabled our beaming technology, but I'm going to disable the weapons so we're not firing at the medical. Beam out directly to medical and finish them off. There we go. With the crew dead, we can take everything we can get. Nice moves. I think they're both now pretty damn good fighters. Evil God's now like a level 2 with more damage. And Zarin, you are now... Jeez. And you know what? This time, Zarin, I just... If you start commenting in the videos again to the point where I say, fine, 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 I'll put you on another ship, I'll let you carry on. People are going to complain. People are going to complain. Twofold, partly getting so many damn chances, and secondly, they're going to be like, yeah, it's not exactly fair, Malik, when you bring an expert brawler and an expert weapons officer on board each time. It's a little bit cheaty. So don't do it. You can comment if you want, but I'm not going to do it, though. Can't bring you back again. It's just ridiculous. Okay, we're doing quite well now. Let's look at upgrades. I could 180 to upgrade the shields. Okay, I've got enough power for everything I need. But anything I upgrade now, of course, is pretty much going to need that extra power. To see the enemy, you know, the strength of the enemy weapons and how well burny they are and everything. You can see the enemy ship systems, which is great. I'm still thinking, though, more on the crew teleporter and more on the medical facility. Medical facilities, you know what? Yeah, medical facilities. If we're going to be boarding enemy ships a lot more, then we do need more in the way of medical facilities. Tempted piloting, just in case the bridge gets targeted. More oxygen generation systems, just in an emergency. Weapons, I'm kind of happy with at the moment. We've got effectively 5 points of shield harmingness. The ion blast's alright. I'm not going to say no to a better weapon, but I'm almost happy of the weapon systems the way they are. Sort of. Engines. I keep umming over on engines, don't I? Okay, let's leave it at that. Bit more power. There we go. Okay, let's head to... Oh, there's a store. I don't mind if I do. Huge slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge. Before you can open fire, he spreads his wares across the helm, he's brandishing things at you. Repair arm, that'd be nice. FTL jammer, meh. Heavy lasers. So it's a quick charge, only requires 1 power, and does damage 2. It's actually not bad at all. See, the burst lasers do 2 shots that cause 1 damage each. Fire and breach chance very low. Or rather, I don't think there's any chance of breach, and there's like a low chance of fire. This thing takes less power. It's 1 shot, so it's not as good against shields. Because although the damage is 2, the shield still absorbs the entire shot. But it would be interesting just to tag it onto the end on that 4th slot. Put a bit more power into the weapon systems. Would be quite good. We don't really need the hull repair. I'm actually going to leave that. That 1 point is highly unlikely to make a difference. We don't need missiles. We don't really need fuel. We certainly don't need drone parts. I just want to meet someone who wants to buy drone parts. That's what I want. I'm very tempted to buy that, actually. The heal... That is tactically quite a good move, potentially. Beaming healing bombs aboard the enemy ship while our Mantis are there. So it saves us having to pull them out. That's not a bad choice. If we're going to go down that route... then I think that's worth doing. So we can shut down the ion blast at that point, potentially. Switch to heal bombs. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. Oh yeah, what was the name of this slug anyway? What is the name of this slug again?